Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Top 5 Wednesday. The topic for this week is simply summer reads, and I figured that a lot of people will probably be talking about the kind of quintessential, fluffy, light-hearted summer contemporaries this week, and a lot of the books in this video are just that, but I know that contemporary isn't really everyone's cup of tea, so I have tried to incorporate other genres within this video as well. So I'm going to start off with an adult contemporary romance that I read and enjoyed last summer, and that is The Little Shop of Happy Ever After by Jenny Colgan. I was recommended this by one of my real life friends. It's about a girl called Nina who works in a library that is closing down, and she's really worried about the fate of all of these books that she loves, and she wants to be able to share them with people that wouldn't have discovered them otherwise. So what she ends up doing is buying a camper van and selling the books out of this van in a kind of little mobile bookshop in a little village in Scotland. And it's really, really cute, fluffy little romance that you don't really have to think too much about. It's certainly a book for book lovers. So yeah, I really recommend this if you're looking for a cute little cozy chick lit. Another book that I read and enjoyed last summer is Summer Days and Summer Nights, edited by Stephanie Perkins. This is a collection of 12 YA contemporary romances, so it's got stories by Jennifer E. Smith, John Scovran, Veronica Roth, Stephanie Perkins, Nina LaCour, Lev Grossman, Tim Fedele, Brandy Colbert, Cassandra Clare, Libba Bray, Francesca Leah Block and Lee Bardugo. And from what I remember of this little short story collection is the diversity of the characters. You've got loads of characters from multiple races, you've got different kinds of relationships, homosexual, bisexual, heterosexual, lots of different family situations. So it was really, really good for that. And if you are looking for a book to dip in and out of where you'll get something different every day maybe, then I really recommend this collection. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous hardback edition as well, and you see on the back it says Lazy Hazy Days for Falling in Love. So it's a really cute, pretty book as well, and the contents inside do reflect the gorgeousness of the cover. A series that I read last summer and really enjoyed, and it's probably not typically a summer read, but it's certainly a series that you can fly through, is the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. This is about a boy called Percy who is sent to a place called Camp Half-Blood, where he learns that he is a demigod, and basically he just goes on adventures fighting various Greek monsters from the Greek mythology. And obviously it's just full of Greek mythology. You've got all the Greek gods and goddesses in it, and it's just really, really good. It is a children's / middle grade series, but I had really good fun with it as an adult reading it the first time last year. So yeah, I do really recommend it, and I flew through all 5 books last summer. So yeah, if you are looking for a series to marathon, I would really recommend this. It's really funny in places as well. I haven't read any of his other series because I know he's done other series surrounding other mythologies. I know he's got a Roman one, a Norse one, an Egyptian one, I think. So there are loads of Rick Riordan series that revolve around different mythologies. So if Percy Jackson isn't for you, or if you have read Percy Jackson, there are loads of other Rick Riordan series in this similar vein that you can pick up too. But yeah, I really, really recommend the Percy Jackson series if you haven't read it. Another book that I read recently, and again, you certainly would not think of this as a summer read, but I'm going to put it in here anyway, and that is It by Stephen King. And I know I've talked about this book so much recently, but I think it's a great book for taking away with you on holiday because it's massive, so you wouldn't need any other reading material, because I promise it's going to last you your entire holiday. I always took a Stephen King book away with me when I was a teenager on family holidays, so he does kind of feel like a summer author to me. He's like a year-round author. You can read Stephen King any time of year. I don't think I could probably summarise it in a way that would do it any justice, but I will just say that it's set in a town called Derry in Maine, like a lot of Stephen King books are, and in Derry there is this monster that goes on a killing spree every 30 years or so, and we follow a band of 11-year-old misfits who are on a mission to defeat it. And there are 2 story strands to this, so we follow them in 1958 when they are 11, and then we follow them in 1985 where they have all come back to Derry to defeat it again on its next killing spree. So yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell, and the film is coming out in September, so obviously this is a great summer to be reading it if you haven't already, but you intend to. As I said, it's a massive book, so if you're going on holiday you wouldn't need any other reading material because it's certainly going to last you all of that, and it's an absolutely incredible story, very epic, very atmospheric. The chemistry between the characters is just absolutely insane. So yeah, definitely read it. And the last book that I'm going to recommend as a summer read, and I'm going to recommend this whole series actually, is Angus Thongs and Full Frontal Snogging by Louise Renison. This is the first book in the Confessions of the Georgia Nicholson series. And if you've ever had a kind of weird curiosity about what it's like to be a 14-year-old British girl in the 90s/early 2000s, you're in luck, because there is an entire 10-book series that will give you that exact experience. These books are hilarious, so accurate to what being this character in this time period in the UK is like. The humour is quite British, I think, so I don't know if it does translate too well, because I know it is very popular here in the UK, but I don't think it's as popular in other countries. But it's just hilarious, very nostalgic, and yeah, very, very unique, and certainly a series that you will fly through. Even though it's 10 books long, they're just hilarious and you'll just want to keep reading them again and again and again. And that is it for this week's Top 5 Wednesday. What are some of your favourite summer reads? Please let me know. You might notice that I didn't mention any thrillers, and that's because I'm kind of thinking of doing a separate Alex Recommends video for summer thrillers at some point, maybe next month. So stay tuned for that if you are interested in my favourite summer thrillers. I will leave all of my social media in the description down below. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye bye.